Okay, let's get right into this. So, this is the trade I took on the S&P 500 today. Um, uh, I didn't mean to take profit so early. I'll get into that in a second. But, um, yeah, let's get into the trade. So, on the 4 hour in the S&P, we were bullish. Broke structure right here to the upside. And same on the 1 hour, or no, we broke structure that we were bearish on the 1 hour. And the 1 hour I feel like applies more to the trade I'm gonna take, just because it's closer to the time frame of trade I take on. So like if I'm taking a trade on the 5 minute or 1 minute, I feel like the 1 hour is gonna apply more to me than the 4 hour. But anyways, we broke structure to the downside here on NQ and ES. We did have this SMT, so I was bullish, but wait. Market opened and quickly disrespected this SMT at 640 here on NQ. So that kind of was obsolete to me at that point. Didn't matter. And NQ had already pushed down pretty far, and it looked like we were about to take out this low. And from previous market movements, I was assuming we were going to go lower, because literally day by day, it's literally just been dumping over and over again without much confluence. I was able to find a confluence today. Obviously it wasn't the greatest confluence, but it worked. So, anyways, we broke structure to the downside on the 5 minute after respecting this order block and this breaker block and whatever you want to say, equilibrium within this movement. Like, we respected all of it once again. And after breaking structure, I had equilibrium marked out like this, but we just weren't quite reaching it. And so when I scaled into the 1 minute, I had equilibrium from this move to this move. And we literally just tapped it and then saw closure out of that. And it still wasn't quite the macro yet. So I was ready to go short here, but like I said, I usually wait for the macro. So we invalidate this 1 minute fair value gap, giving me more bearish bias, and then we come up and then test this bearish fair value gap and then closure out of that right when the macro happened. So that was where I went short with my stops above here, and we'll get into why I didn't hold this longer. So this white line was going to be my first take profit, just because NQ is already going to sweep that out, and I was preparing for an SMT, and if not, like if we swept this low and broke structure to the upside, maybe I'd be looking for a long after that. So I just took quick first profit there. I didn't move my stop loss until I saw NQ push past this low and then eventually take out this low, and so ES I knew was going to take out this low. And this is where I had my take profit set originally, except where I went wrong is as market was going down, if we closed below this low, I was going to move my stop loss to this, my first take profit. And I had my stop loss moved there, and I completely forgot I had my take profit set here. And so once we closed below this, I clicked modify for my stop loss, and the trade just canceled because I hit my take profit. A little silly. I mean, it could have been avoided. After I moved my stop loss, I was gonna move my take profit to here, which just got fucking smacked immediately. So, it's a little disappointing, but it's still a winning trade. And it made up for a little loss I had during pre-market, just because I kept seeing market just dump right before it even opened. There was this 5 minute order block right here that we closed out of right here, and I tried going short with my stop here, and I severely de-risked because it's not really part of my strategy, but I was just fucking around. And sure enough, I got stopped out on this wick, and then I made up for it with this trade, and it would have been a much fatter trade, but that's fine. I just, it's an error that doesn't happen often, but it happened. And, yeah, that was about it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Nasdaq didn't really have much of an opportunity for me because it just fucking dumped real far, and then 650. Like we had already taken out both of these lows at that point. Like I thought ES was the proper decision. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with it though. Not a terrible trade. Uh, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Peace out.